captions. Why do they move? The bloody things get moved about, don't they? And you can't find the bloody things when you're looking for them. Morning. Cold hands. Style. Oh. Yeah. Can't order it. Who's that? Steve. Morning, mate. Right, how are you? Just doing my little content is content. I won't see the content list. I love doing it. It's all just messing about, isn't it? Sounds from the thing. Oh. You had a good wake up? Week up? You had a good week up? Yeah, have you had a good week up? What's a week up? Not a weekend, a week up. Oh, I feel cold now. Got cold hands. Might have to put my hat on. Might have to warm my hands up. Oh. Mustn't itch your eyes, must you? You itch your eyes, it's like, Sanfed? Sanfed? Sanford? Hello. Oh, I think I got my cold back. So I'm wrong? No, not really. But you only see these videos, don't you? And you just think, why? You've got to be so careful, innit? Oh. Well, I think you have when you ride a motorbike. So those motorbikes are a bit too vulnerable, aren't we, really? To stuff, happening to us. Let me just do this, hang on. Sales from sync. Seven people watching. A Mormon? Don't know what a Mormon is. Is that the one that has loads of wives? Is that a Mormon? I don't know. Drive you mad, wouldn't it? Do girlfriends count? No. Well, I'm not a Mormon with wives. I'm a Mormon with girlfriends, I suppose. Drives you mad, though, doesn't it? How many you got then? What's your name? Why would you? Can I just ask? Why would you be called Sevi Ballesteros? What's that? Why would you be called that? I don't understand it. Hang on. I'll put down. I can't even spell it. I don't even know. Grandchildren, yes, I do. I do have 2 grandchildren. What's my first job? The one I got now. I still sell cars. I work for myself, so it's our own business. Been going since 1959, so a long time. We're trustworthy, but a lot of people aren't. No, that is. She's only 6, 6 and 2. So they're not very they haven't got phones at the moment, obviously. All this thing with banning the kids, I don't know what that is. Progenies? Don't know what that is. Do you have no pets? No. No, I don't have a pet. Rock and roll could save your immortal soul. Do I believe? Not really. No, I don't believe it can save my soul. I'm not really worried about my soul, really. Soul's my feet. Well, that's a bit of a stupid question. I can't understand the sort of questions. If someone said, "What would you do if this happened?" or "What would you do?" I don't know. I'd have to wait till that. I can only deal with what's happening now. Yes, I do. Slovakian, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Is that one from London? Am I over 40? Yes. Am I a nice person? Yes. Do I like myself? Yes. What car do I wish you were? I don't. I wished I was me. I've actually fulfilled my wish because I'm me. I'm me, and I like myself. You might not. You might say, I hate myself, which is fine. Whitechapel? All right, okay. Do giraffe have horns? Yes, they do. Do humans ask silly questions? Yes, they do. If I could have any car, what would it be? Well, the one I got, because it's mine. It's mine, and I like it. I just drive it. I like it. But there you go. Do you support Tottenham? They're going down, aren't they? Going down. They're going down for a stretch, aren't they? I don't know. I don't really follow football. But I'd say, like, bothered. Am I bothered if they go down? No, not really. Vote restore. Vote restore what? RIP? Well, you found out a copy and paste. Hang on, the copy and pasters are in. I'll blow my nose. Let me know when you finished. I'm a tolerant, yeah. Did you like me? No. Should I like you? No. Better empty my dehumidifier. I must have already done it. Very organised, Gary. God, Gary, you're so organised. Let me put my hat on because I've got a bloody cold nut, I'll tell you. My bloody nut is cold. Oh, here we go. Put that on. Ah, Christ, I've got a dead nut. What? Sorry, I was ignoring you a lot. Was Thatcher a hero? I don't know, really. She sort of sorted out the unions, I suppose. Told me the unions too much power. You don't want too much power. You don't want the bosses to have too much power, but you don't want the unions to have too much power. No one wants too much power, really. It's no good, is it? You need a balance, don't you? Should you agree with me? No. You know, and you're allowed to think whoever's your hero, isn't it? Should have done this first, see, because I'm now ignoring you, and I should have done this, but there you go. I could just turn it off, I suppose, couldn't I? Well, the thing is, you say better, but look, this is my thought of life. I have to go running. I have to not spend all my wages. I have to look after my car. I have to look after my shoes, my door handles. That's me. You may know, no, it's the government's fault. No, I have to look after my stuff. No one's going to look after me. You can wait around for someone to look after you. Don't worry about politicians. They're always going to be, you know, they're going to be the same as us. They're going to have an angle and want to do stuff, aren't they? You know, you can't say, well, they shouldn't do it, because you would probably do it, wouldn't you? You would like employ your son and that sort of things. Well, everything. I've got to worry about my door handles. I've got to worry about my sofa, my clothes, my eyes, my stuff. My stuff. Not anyone else, my stuff. You're allowed to be angry at stuff about the boats and the tax and all this sort of stuff. I'd be angry that I haven't got the skills, so I can skill my skills for a better paid job, so I can go on holiday more. But that would be me. I'd be more angry that I haven't run a bit more, and I'd be healthier and eating less sugar. But that's up to me. Why are you on here? Because it's my sofa. This is my sofa. I'm not sure if you can. You can't see it, it's a sofa. I'm sitting on a sofa, but you know. But these are my thoughts, aren't they? You shouldn't agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. You should say no. You're ridiculous. This is not how it works. My opinion is the only opinion that's valid. It should be in your life, isn't it? My opinion is valued in my life. Yours should be valued in your life. But that's me. Think. Don't be a smart ass. Well, it's not really a smart ass. You said, why are you on here? And I said, I'm on my sofa. I'm sitting on my sofa. I don't know. Seems a bit odd. But there you go. Ask an odd question, expect an odd answer. That's the thing. If you mean why am I live on here, I went live like that and then it starts recording me. So that's about it. I don't know. I'm not sure what else you need from that. You just need to ask sensible questions. I can answer that. If you don't ask me a sensible question, I can't answer it. Of course, you don't have to agree with me. This is the whole point. You say, you're ridiculous. Block me then. Or what you want to do is report me. That's the best thing to do. 5 o'clock I get up. 5 o'clock. I don't have to get up at 5, but that's the time I want to get up. Does that make me mad? Yes. But I like it. I like my life. You need to like your life. Don't worry about my life. Worry about yours. And don't worry if other people are better than you or you think or whatever. What is the reason you feel with that end? What end? I have no end. I just go live. I'm about to do a TikTok live as well. I do TikTok and YouTube. No reason at all, mate. Absolutely no reason. I have no wish to monetize it. But that's my thoughts. You can do what you want to. You think, oh no, I really want to earn 300 quid a week. I want to earn 1,000. I want to earn 10 grand a week off YouTube. Go for it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I don't want to do anything. But that's me. You know, is that mad? Yes, I hope so. Is that something you wouldn't do? I really hope that is, because you're not me. But everybody's different, aren't they? You know, I haven't got a means. I haven't got no angle or nothing. Mine is just sit here and just chat about stuff. I'm into running, cycling, swimming. I like my keep fit. I was going to use NutriCheck again this week. I might start using it again. So it's about money. What's about money? Well, they're live. Not really. No passion. I haven't got passion then. You receiving public funds? No. No sponsorship or pensions? No. Don't do it. No, I don't have no pets. TikTok, I turn my lives off. I turn my gifts off. I don't see why would people want. I don't get why people would want to pay to watch a live. I don't get that. If it's really informative, maybe. I'm only going to do them when I want to do them. If I was doing them for money, if I was doing it for money, I'd have to go live at the same time. It'd be my job, wouldn't it? It'd be worse, wouldn't it? Do I have a what? What's that? What the heck is that? Shiraz PSA. I don't even know what it is, mate. Don't even know what it is. Not everybody's online to earn money, are they? I'm not even helping people. I'm just thinking I'm just here just chatting about rubbish. Is that silly? Yes. Is that pointless? Yes. But I'll do what I want to do. I can't like these. I can't like doing them. No, not very good at chess really. So no, I don't play chess. I've just got to put this on X and on Instagram. Then I can pay you all my attention. You never should want anyone on the internet to pay you attention. You should be paying yourself lots of attention. Look after your stuffs in it, your money, your health, your relationships, your car, your stuff. Look after your stuff, innit? You guys just play it, innit? You guys play it. You're capping. What's capping? Mate, I'm an old man. You can't give capping. What does that mean? That means nothing to me. Capping. No idea. No idea. In fact, do I want to know what it means? Nah. I tell you, mate, you keep that to yourself. Chuckle that this person didn't know what capping was. That's what you want to do. Your ELO is minus 10,000. What's my ELO? Electric Light Orchestra. I don't know, mate. You're talking in riddles. You definitely would have a fucking place on Batman, I'll tell you. You're capping your old git. Capping. What's a capping? Capping. It don't mean anything. Oh, I don't know. It's probably saying yapping, isn't it? What are you yapping on about? It's like, well, fuck me. Piss off then. Block me, report me, ring 999, say you're in, say there's a man who's a terrorist or something. Say that. Just report me for something, innit? For Christ's sake, innit? God, dear. Oh, does it mean joking? Why not put joking? That's less letters. you and yours. Oh God, tell me about it, mate. Hang on, let me just put this on Instagram, then I can. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, full of shit. I should hope so, mate. If you don't think I'm not full of shit, you have got a problem. You should definitely think I'm full of shit. Anything you watch on the internet, you must think it's full of shit. Surely. TV remote? Don't know. I don't watch the TV. They're sitting there gathering dust. Never watch the TV. Stop the cap. See, cap is a valuing thing. A valuing tool for cars, actually. Believe it or not. Right now I'm nearly all yours. I love these youngsters. They come on here and say, "What are you yapping about? You're boring. You're a melt and all." It's just like, right, and just like, tell me something. Tell me something new. Tell me something new. You're allowed to think I'm a melt. It's like, well, do you know what? Whatever. You on here, Hope Farming Cloud. What the heck is Hope Farming Cloud? Mate, you're talking in a language I don't understand. Thank God I don't understand your language, because you're obviously male, you're young, and you think you know it all, I guess. And I'm saying, yeah, you know it all, mate. Get out. Get up there, dog's head. What the heck? God, I tell you what, it's talking riddles, isn't it? Riddles and riddles. Riddles and riddles. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Why are some of my viewers absolute prats? Say hello to YouTube. There you go. I love that gimbal, it follows you. Yes, that's a 23, I think, or whatever it is. It's go and get a real job. What's a real job then? I'm going to sit here do nothing. Well, until about 5 to 9, then I'll go to work. Actually, it says it's 7:15, my clock. Obviously, it's not been changed. So, yeah, my clock hasn't been changed. I need to change my clock. Microwave, that. What else? I think that's only 2 I've got to do. What was my job? I still work. Sell cars. Been there since I left school. My dad started the business in 1959. No. My dad started the business in 1959. And me and my brother run it now. Sold 2 cars on Saturday. That's the 23. S23. I bought it when my dad passed away. It was my dad's funeral. And I was going on a cruise and I had to get it because my screen had broke on my Fold, which is what you lot are on. Right, Jordan, morning everyone on TikTok. Am I retired? No. I'm psychic. I know you drive an electric car, but not really hard. When did my dad pass? 2023. He was 90. Rubbish times, really, isn't it? Any youngsters, you still got your parents. I'll tell you what, make the most of them. Make the most of stuff you have around you because it goes. And then I'll see a little video of a man walking with his little daughter, and I said it's amazing how fast children grow and how quickly we become ancient. I've got a Tesla. That's what I drive myself. I'm not into cars. I'm not into. We sell all sorts of cars, but I'm not really into cars. Cars have given us a good living. They're quite good to have because you can I don't know, you can drive. I don't know what you call it. You can get places, can't you? I don't know how you do without a car, really. You don't have a dad? Well, I did have a dad, but unfortunately he passed away. My mum was 2020, right into COVID, really. And then my dad was 23, you know. What? Just lost your sister? Oh dear. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible times, you know. But if you're lucky enough to still have these people around you, don't go to a funeral, but go and do stuff with them when they're alive, innit? Go and, I don't know, go and go and meet them for a pizza or go and visit them, innit? Go around for a coffee and chat to them and that sort of stuff. You can't do it when they're gone, innit? Get up off your backside and go to work or school. What? Well, go around and open up. We're not even open yet. I don't open until 9. Why would I want to do that? Well, I'm going to sit around. I'm sitting around all day. You need to find. Look, what you need to do is a bit respectful to find out. Just once you know things, then you can start slagging people off, innit? Don't slag someone off you don't even know, innit? Like, get off, mate. You're a bit of a dickhead. Don't look. Aspire to being a dickhead, but don't be a dickhead. Just say to people, hello. Conduct yourself online how you conduct yourself in real life. And if you conduct yourself in real life, like half of you are conducting yourself on here, I'm going, you stand no chance. And you will definitely be the ones who will be, oh, it's all right for them. No, they just didn't act like dickheads online because they act properly in real life. They knew how to conduct themselves. But there you go. If you don't know how to conduct yourself online, then you no hope, innit? No hope. Didn't your generation ruin the world? No, not really. It's not my generation, it's people, isn't it? It's people, isn't it? I tell you what, I'm just going to let them comment. The good thing is, when you comment, right, even stupid stuff, all you're doing is you're helping the live. There's 23 people watching now, which is pretty good for YouTube. Hello, Josephine. How can you give advice on how I should pick my major? I don't know, mate. I don't know. What you want to do is, no, my name is Gary Cambridge. That's my name. What you need to do is, I don't know, what do you want to do, innit? I don't know what you want to do. How can you pick? The trouble is that you don't really know what you want to do, innit? And a lot of universities, to me, is, I don't know, you don't really know what you want to do. And they were saying on the radio this morning, lots of, they have no relevance in modern, in life, don't they? How often the stuff you studied at uni, how often does that apply in your real life? Or, people that have been to do it. Maybe if you've done business, but business studies, what's that all about? Surely it's just like, well, I'm selling this product, I want customers. Is it clear? Yeah, no, the sun's not come in yet, innit? You think you're intelligent, but you're not. You're just an old man talking shite online. I don't think I'm intelligent. Mate, how the heck could I be intelligent sitting on my sofa, turning my phone on to a YouTube live and talking to you lot? If you think I think I'm intelligent, you must be absolutely crazy. You are very unintelligent. If you think I think I'm intelligent, that is weird, isn't it? I don't think. You don't know though, do you? This is trouble. You don't know. You don't know till you get older, do you? This is the trouble. Once you get older, then you TikTok. All right, Steve, how you getting on, mate? You all right? No, this is YouTube. YouTube. I'll do YouTube and all. I'll do YouTube and TikTok lives. I'll just sit here and just put them both on. That's what I like to hear, mate. As long as you're okay. Did you touch a nerve? No, not really. No, not really. You said you think I'm intelligent. I think you think you was on. I'm going. How can I be intelligent, mate? And intelligent, you'd be running your side hustle, wouldn't you? Intelligent, you'd be doing something. I'd be out running or something. Well, I would really. I would have thought, but there you go. I do enjoy doing them, and I enjoy it when you get your community built in such a way that the people are nice. Then we just get rid of the idiots, don't we? That's what we do. But for the moment, I have to stand you. I have to stand the idiots on YouTube because they're foolish. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're immature. But there you go. That's what you want to do. If you want to be immature, carry on. It's weird. Yeah, I do have grandchildren. You know everything. Probably dangerous because you probably don't. You think you just do, innit? Wise person doesn't want to learn everything. Try to transfer the plug. Oh yeah. Is it registered in your name though, Caroline? You have to get the new one registered in your name first. What car did you get anyway? I didn't know you got a car. Good. Glad you got a new car. Something else, you. You are a detractor. What's a detractor when it's at home? Morning, Claire. No, I'm a Gary. I'll have a mini. Nice. About being your name. See you later, mate. All right, Carl. I'm doing all right, thank you. I feel the UK being part of the. I don't know what that is. What is it? Have you had much planned holidays? Got a couple of cruises. We're going away in October. Going away in my motorhome in a couple of weeks, as long as I can sort the battery out. But yeah, so 2 cruises. Going away in October with all the kit, well, all of us, about 8 of us going. 8 or 9 of us, that should be good. All inclusive, so that'd be good, wouldn't it? Old man, do you like multiculturalism? Don't mind it. Why would I like? Why would I not like it? A cruise, leave it out. Why? What's wrong with a cruise? A cruise is, I don't know. A cruise is something that holidays is something you should like, and it's not something you shouldn't like the same holiday as me. If you like the same holiday as me, God, the world would be really boring, wouldn't it? Why would you want to go? Why would I want you coming in? Why would you want to come in? Why would you want to come on holiday? I don't want you coming on holiday. Thank God I don't have the same holiday. A cruise isn't a good way to see places. Isn't a good way. Right? And? Right? And? But I'm not saying it was. I didn't say that. Someone said, what have I got planned? I'll tell you. This is funny. Everyone's an expert on what you do. You say, I'm going to get I don't know, an electric car. Oh, we don't want one of them. I'm going to get a petrol car. Oh, we don't want one of them. I'm going to get a Mustang. Oh, we don't want one of them. I'm going to get a Ferrari. Oh, we don't want one of them. I'm going to get a big house. Oh, we don't want one of them. I'm going to get a new job. Oh, we don't want a new job. I'd say I don't think it's a bad. You get a taste, and you get roughly a day. You get a day in Mykonos, day in I don't know Gibraltar, day there. You think, oh yeah, that was all right. Day in Nice, day in Venice. Actually, yeah, it's not too bad. But that's me. So why am I on here? What do you mean? Why am I on here? Because that's I wanted to go. I went live, and it turned me on. Oh, you only because no one will talk to you in real life. Yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever. Look, assume everything. Whatever you think about me is correct. I'm a bad person. Yes, I agree. Your point is being on there. I agree. Cruises are rubbish. I agree. Teslas, they're rubbish. What was it? Electric cars, they're rubbish. I agree. I don't know. You're too short. I agree. You're ugly. I agree. I'm too fat. I agree. I'm too tall. I agree. I'm too wide. I agree. My door's horrible. I agree. I'm just going to agree with you. It's easier to agree. You're trying to project your opinions on what I should be doing. I say, no, you should be doing the very things you want to do, not me. Don't like beetroot? Yeah, it's all right. Trust you. Don't have to trust you, no. There are a lot of slags on cruises who'll sort you out. Obviously, I'm assuming that you're a male, you're not getting any, and you think you know the secret to getting it all. But there you go. So why? There's no reason because I went live. I'm sitting here and doing live, and I've got a few people I like on YouTube. Got quite a few people I like on TikTok now, and I don't know. I like doing them. I like doing them. Sometimes it becomes good because I don't know. You get a good live, and people are I don't know. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. They're just weird. So you got this one's just obsessed with why I'm on here. It's like I don't know. TikTok, yeah. TikTok, I can't bother showing you there. Look, there. That's TikTok. That's TikTok. That's YouTube. So would he said he was cruising on the ship? Don't know. I've no idea. I'm not going for that. I'm going because I like that's where I want to go. Hats and shirts. Well, I always wear the same stuff. Why is he watching? I don't know. It's a bit odd, you know. You question why I'm on it, but then you're watching me, and that's even worse. I don't know. It's weird. I'm like, if there's something I don't like, if I don't like vegetables, I'll leave them to the side of my plate. I'll ignore them. But you lot are like, you've got. It'd be like me going for a meal and there's loads of vegetables and I have to keep sorting out and I put some more. Can I have some more vegetables and move it to the side? Can I have some more? Put it on. Just go with it. It's easier. Don't know. Why have I found more Jimmy? Who's he? Why would they bring negative? Don't know. That's what they want to do, isn't it? That's what they want to do. They just do. I don't know. It's anonymous. It's anonymous, and they want a reaction, I suppose. And I don't know. That's what they do, isn't it? That's exactly what they do. They I don't know. They don't even know what they want. It's probably half term as well, isn't it? Is it half term? So there's going to be lots of kids now because it's half term. And the roads were good this morning. Roads are good. Yeah, I have. I don't. I will say you the reason. I have no idea why I do them. I quite like the lives when you get to know people. Um, it's like sitting there having a chat. And I like finding out about people. It's like someone's got a new job. It's like, oh, how's your job going? Or, I don't know, their dog's unwell. It's like, oh, how's your dog? I know my dog's all right now, thanks, you know. Or, this went wrong with my car. And it help people. Look, people get work. I don't do no work. I sell cars. That's not working, is it? Go to work. I'll go to work for a break, mate. I'll sit there with my feet up on the desk doing that. So I'm coming in the other day. I can't believe it. It's ridiculous. Just put a kettle on. This customer walked in. I went, get out of here. I said, how dare you come in when I put the kettle on? I want to notice on my t-shirt, like, I've got enough money, feck off. I don't want to deal with you. I'd love to have enough money. I'd love to run a business. You know, when someone walks in and say, like, nah, we're shut, mate. What? But you're open. Nah, we're shut. I don't like you. We're shut. I'd love to do that. When you just, that's got to be the dream. Maybe, oh, I want to win the lottery. No, you want to have enough money and have a business and then go, just so someone walks in, just flick it round, isn't it? Have a sign that flicks it round, come down in front of their face. Dong, we're closed. Get out, we're closed. But I want to buy some milk. Tip it away. Hang on a minute. What, this milk? Nah, it's going down the drain now. I don't want to sell it to you. I don't like you. And yeah, you'd have to have windows wouldn't you love to have a window that was like elastic and they throw a brick at it and it'd smack them on the head? I love that. What's it? People's life, I don't care about other people's opinions. You cannot, mate. You can't. If I worried about half this lot, I'd be doing this, doing that, and I'd have to have, I don't know, some sort of youth injections to make me feel young, and I'd have to vote a certain way. I'd have to do this. I'd have to. God, you'd drive me mad, wouldn't it? You have to just say, I can't worry about everyone else. I'll worry about me. This is what I said. You know, people's moaning about the government and tax and this and that. I just think if I want to pay less tax, earn less money. If I want to not motivate the NHS, why don't I just stay out of the NHS? How do I do that? Look after myself, i.e. my running and that. I'm going back on I want to try and be sensible, stop binging a night. I want to try and get my weight back down to about 70 kilos. I weighed myself yesterday, I was 73.6, so 74, which I think is about 10 pound over what I want to be. I'd like to be down to 11 stone-ish, I suppose. 11 would be good. and try and maintain about 11. Admittedly, I've had a few days off from running and that sort of stuff. So, but you can't worry about everyone else. You got to just do what you want to do, and it doesn't matter though, does it? You shouldn't worry about that, innit? But you're in the right job. Well, no, we can't relax. We did sell 2 cars on Saturday, so Rob sold 2 cars. So it was. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Can't really get the cars cleaned up. And if someone else come in, she likes the MG that's not typical, that's not cleaned up. So I said we'll ring her today with a price, so she might buy that. We had some. I don't know. We've had a few cars lately that we've bought and they've not even been on their website or anything. They've literally just been cleaned up and sold. So we're busy. But we've been there a long time, haven't we? And you can't. I can't really give a toss whether we're selling cars. That's the attitude you must have. You must say, I don't care if I've got a job, I've got enough savings, I can say to my boss, stick the job where the sun don't shine. That's what you want to aspire to. Not all this Canada Goose and Canada Moose and Boochies and Gucci's and all this shit. Aspire to having plenty of savings. You say to your boss, stick your job up your backside. And I guarantee if you don't care if you work, you'll enjoy your job. The moment you're pushed into it, if you really like a drink, and you go to your doctor and he says, you've got to pack up drinking, I'll tell you now, that will be the worst day of your life. If you decide it's the best day of your life. That's the thing. It's Canada Moose, mate. The Canada Moose is Montclair, that one, isn't it? So silly. What, mainly manual, mainly all. Let's go and have a look. It's Cambridge Motors Plumstead. Go and have a look. There's a bit of history. There's some old pictures of old cars and that on there. I need to put a picture out of me and my dad, really. I've got a really nice picture of me and my dad shaking hands. But before he died, and this is another thing I've always said, like, since then, I regretted, big regret, people say, what would you regret? I regret not videoing my mum and dad a bit. Put it on the table, you go around, put it on the coffee table, video, you sitting between your mum and dad, and just talk about stuff. Talk about, like, when you were born, and just talk about stuff and keep it. It's easy to get a job in Canada. I don't know. I'm not in Canada. They're mainly autos. Down the M25. Yeah, I've been around the M25. I was on it today. The M25 is full of people. What I don't understand is, there's a squirrel. I could see something calling me up. I thought, what's that? I thought it was someone up here. I was shitting myself the other week. The old Bill were up here. I jumped over and I thought, what's that? Because no one gets up here. And he went, stay in, there's a dog. I went, all right. And they were trying to get some bloke knocking over the gardens. Things they do. Canada Moose. No, I don't think so. I just call it Canada Moose, isn't it? London. What's your opinion on the worst part of low-rise jeans? God, mate, you're talking to me about fashion. Don't talk to me about fashion. I don't get fashion. I think fashion's really good if you own the shares in Gucci or Louis Vuitton. If you got Louis Vuitton shares, you want them by Louis Vuitton, don't you? But I don't know. All these mugs are buying all this stuff, like cars, isn't it? We're all doing it. We're all mugs to market, anyway. We're mugs to market. Marketing makes us think that, I don't know, Beyonce's wearing these certain dresses or something, or Molly May uses this certain cologne or something like that, and oh yeah, I must have to say because Molly May uses it, and you think, wow, it's mad. Where about London? Do you recommend to move there? Don't know really. Probably not. Oh, no, women wear lows. How do I know then? Well, you want me to comment on women's fashion? I don't know. It's just clothes, isn't it? Yes, of course, certain clothes do look nice. Of course, designer clothes, but I don't know. I just think I want designer stuff when it's in Primark. But that's me. Marks and Spencer's is probably my place I'd go. I don't know what they are in Marks and Spencer's. I'll never know the badges, never. I'm not sure my kids would know. I'm sure, I don't know. I'm kind of jealous you got to know business. Yeah, well, but then you're angry not at my mum and dad or me. You're angry at your mum and dad, aren't you? That's the wrong thing to be angry at in a way. Or you wish they'd done this. So yeah. Actually, do you know what? If anything, you probably want to inherit good health. You want to inherit good genes. And my mum had cancer, and my dad had. My dad had triple bypass. So you think, oh, actually, have I ever inherited bad stuff from my parents? That's the thing. All right, Charlotte. Do you use your local butchers? No, not really. 8:37. Well, yes. You had me worried then. I think. Yeah, it's about that time here. I'll be going in about 5 minutes. How old am I? 62. What's the average? I don't know. Just do your research, innit? Just your research. Pick money over health. Spot. Yeah, I think you would. Everybody says that, but what? Okay, well, when you're unwell, you won't, mate. When I was sitting in hospital and I flipping fell off that ladder, you know what? Nah, I'd have given anything to go to not fall off that ladder. But there you go. Yeah, it was a not bad weekend. Sold two on Saturday. Went down, put my battery on my motorhome. Still not right, so I've got to go down tonight. I found my multimeter. Now I've got to work out how to use it, so I can see if it's I don't know what you call it, if it's charging or whatever. Can you tell me a funny fishing story? No, I don't go fishing, so I can't. So yeah. Do you love guys? Why would I not love a guy? What's wrong with a guy? What's wrong with that? Well, you mean you can't be 62? Well, I was born in 64, so you do the maths. Would I want to sleep with a guy? Probably not. My preference, if I'm going to try and make babies, would be someone who sits down and has a wee. But that's me. Well, I don't know how it works. I've got to go. I want to see if it's charging. Basically, I know the alternator's charging. Do I like steak? Yeah, I don't mind it. Probably jacket potato is my favourite meal ever. Or McDonald's, probably McDonald's tonight. I'm watching your what? Samsung. God, bloody hell. What's this? How do you end the situation where you fall off a ladder? Well, I went up a ladder and I fell off it, basically. Don't remember it. Don't remember. I remember, yeah, the old bill turned up, didn't it? The old bill and an ambulance turned up. I suppose in case it's foul play, innit? They want to make sure make sure that someone ain't tipped you off the ladder. Which is a good thing, isn't it? We put me in your will. Nah. Are you stocking up with toilet rolls? Nah. Usually you never get in the shower and have a crap and go and shit in the shower. Loads James toppings, cheese and butters are the main. Cheese and butters the one, isn't it? It's the ultimate, isn't it? Past that, yeah, I was out, mate. I was gone. Broke 5 ribs. I can't remember it. Down my left side. And I think when I walk now, I walk with a little bit of a lopsided. Can I have a date? No. Would I fight Iran? No. Well, I'm going to work. Who came to rescue? No, someone was with me. And obviously, you ain't going to hold a big fat up lump up a thing, innit? And I just turned off. I don't know. I think I went down there. What do you think of that? And I just spun off the ladder. And I don't know. I don't remember it. Didn't fall on anything. I didn't fall on anything other than the ground. And so you must be careful what you say, because I think that morning in my live I said, "Oh yeah, I'm putting up some cameras. Don't worry, I'm going to take some tape to put around the body." And and I fell off the thing. But there you go. What do you think of the Welsh? I like Welsh rarebit. From back in the day. I know. I'm going to work. So you're lucky if money. Better healthcare. Mate, it was an ambulance at NHS. I think NHS is brilliant, mate. My girlfriend, she was a urology nurse. Then she was she was a urology nurse specialist. Then she was a colorectal specialist. And you don't realise you need to go and have your screenings, your bowel screenings and such. NHS aren't great. They sorted me well out, mate. Absolutely sorted me out. No, you can't. Sell cars. Raloon. Who's Raloon? Oh. What's he do? Oh, saying hi. I think the NHS is brilliant. I think the NHS is brilliant. I think it's. I personally think. Yeah, I've got mine soon. I had one of these letters come through, Mark. Right, and I thought, oh, what's that? So this is what you get here. Look, NHS, private and confidential, right? And it's my bowel screening program. Bowel screening. So I've got to have that done. What other incidents? None really. I used to ride bikes and you crash them sort of things, but I've never broken too many bones. Cheese and butter, isn't it? Cheese and butter. I think we're lucky. We're bound to just, yeah. Well, no, you send a sample of it. They send you a sample, and they put a Twizzly stick, a little brush, and then you put it into a container, and then you shut it up and post it off. And that's for cancer. Cancer now is like 2 weeks. If you get a cancer diagnosis, 2 weeks you're in, because they know how bad it is. And everybody's been touched by cancer. I'm telling you now, everybody. I think they're just well, but look, hang on a minute. You can't say that the NHS can't make mistakes. That's impossible. If you make mistakes, you're saying that you are not going to make mistakes. If you're saying you're allowed to make mistakes, the NHS is not the buildings. They don't make the mistakes. It's people. If you're saying you've never made a wrong decision, I can't believe you can say you're insisting but other people are not allowed to do that. I don't get that. I do not get it. We had them made. It seems a bit too dirty. Yeah, that's where dying of embarrassment will come from. If you're a lady and you don't have your smear test, and if you're a man and you don't have your bowels checked, your prostate, how foolish is that? Well, I'm not going to go because a gentleman's going to stick his finger up my bottom to check my prostate. What? And I'm not going to go for that. Wow, that's got to be weird, isn't it? Surely. That is surely stupid. You got the chance to go and have check for cancer or something like that, anything. You're lucky. If you get anything, you go to your doctor. No, if you're struggling with your mind, go to a psychiatrist. Do not keep it quiet. Do not keep it quiet. No, I wouldn't say you got to shout about it. Young woman, it doesn't matter. I told you when I went, they had the camera up there. Stick the camera up the backside, have a look, pump you up with air. You need to blow. You need to pass wind. Don't worry, we've heard it all. Don't worry, just you need to pass wind. And you don't, you're trying to hold it in. Well, but then you need to being temp. But I don't know. I personally think you look, I mean, hang on. I'm going in my just bent over at the counter. No. My experience of the NHS when I've done my knee operations, everything I've had, I've been okay. Yes, of course, some people have had horrific experiences, absolutely. But to me, well, you should only use what you should do is only use your own one. Then, isn't it? Only use your own very private, the one you trust. If you don't trust the NHS, what cars? Don't know. Go and have a look. Look for Cambridge Motors Plumstead. There's not many on there actually. We need to sell the Fiesta and the don't know what it was, Tiguan, Allspace. Someone rang me yesterday morning. He said, "I've come around your shop." I said, "No, I'm not open." He said, "I know." To look for the black one, but it's sold. So there you go. If you have prostate, no, you have an enlarged prostate, which could mean you can do it if not a blood, what you call it, a blood test now, and it was. Oh right, okay. Well, yeah, but then you've done right, haven't you? You've done right. See you later, mate. When I worked in the school, some bloke said you. You can't comment. It's the same one they put down the throat, isn't it, Caroline? Is it the same one, isn't it? It's the same one. Is it? Is that? Am I right or am I wrong? I think it's the same one. And I'm sure that's what she said to me. I went, oh. She went, no, don't worry, it's sterilised, you idiot. And she said, I bet they said there's never ever seen a vegetable up here. Mad, isn't it? You should. I tell you what, do not be embarrassed about your body. That's the worst thing to be embarrassed about. Be embarrassed you're a troll. Do not. I tell you, imagine how many trolls do you think would troll like mad, but they would never go for their prostate check. I'm pretty sure that we should do a stat on that. If you're a troll, are you embarrassed about your body? If you're embarrassed about your body, you're definitely not always a troll, but morning. Embarrassing, but I know. But it is embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing, I know. You can't get it up, or I don't know, or whatever, isn't it? You know, you're wetting yourself or something. That's embarrassing. So you don't say it, and it's madness. Go and have it sorted. Look at them people on that embarrassing bodies. When they have it, they sort it out. It's like their life changes. Their life changes. But we don't talk about it. It's the elephant in the room. People talk about money, sex, all sorts of stuff, but they will not talk about their body, their problems. Weird, isn't it? Highly correlated, is it? I just thought that. I thought how many trolls will be. I suppose this is what I think of a troll as well. Their mate at the pub would say, "Oh, we don't want to do that. Oh, you went and done that done. Oh, you're going to turn now. That's going to turn you. Imagine being that simple, thinking having your prostate is going to turn you. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. You got to talk about stuff, innit? Get stuff sorted out. You worry about it, don't you? If you keep it in, weird, you keep it in. Madness. Dental health is mental health. Well, I don't know. Look, I keep saying you should go and see people with certificates on them. Well, proper people. You go and see your doctor who's got certificates. Your doctor's got certificates. Your financial advisor would have certificates. What if the doctor gets a pill in his finger? Well, don't you think they wear gloves? I won't worry about that, mate. My girlfriend is a urology nurse, which is wee, and then she was a colorectal, which is poo. And believe you me, she's seen everything. Anyone who works in bodies has seen everything. Yours is no different to anyone else's. Bit different shape, bit different size, bit different colour maybe, but generally they're all the same. Do you know, we all generally go to the toilet and it stinks, and we all have a wee, and sometimes you wet yourself. That is fact. You dribble sometimes, that's fact. Everybody does this, but you're embarrassed about talking about it, innit? Of course they do. Madness, isn't it? Dental community. Well, it is, but then, boy, I want to go for curry. Not today, I'm going out of work, mate. What are we talking about? I said, in my life, I'm going in a minute, literally in a minute. Right, there was a thing come up, and we said, not chatting about it on YouTube, TikTok Live, and it was like our sayings, we say, like, dying of embarrassment. And I said, imagine, like, a lady wouldn't have a smear test, right? Because she's embarrassed or is whatever. And a man wouldn't have his prostate checked because it's sticking your finger up your backside. And you think, how mad, you're embarrassed to have that done, but it's going to be really bad. Like if you're struggling with mental health, make sure you talk to people. No, anything, innit? Talk to people. If you don't talk to people, I don't know. It's no good. You don't keep these things in. If you're worried about something, don't keep stuff in, because it could kill you. And you're going to keep stuff in because you're embarrassed about it. No. Imagine a bloke that can't get an erection. What that's like. It's never happened to anyone. You're struggling with, I don't know, body odour or something. Yes, never happened to anyone. Good luck. It's all happened to everyone, isn't it? Right, I'm going there. See you later. Ridge Racer, you're obviously young, and you shouldn't make a joke of this sort of stuff. If anyone around you's had cancer, never make a joke of it. Anyone who's lost anyone to cancer generally grows up pretty quick, and do not make a joke of this sort of stuff, innit? Short finger, you don't want to get up your finger. I love getting in the old drain and going like that, getting it out. Anyway, I've got to go. Oh, you're not joking. Apologies, mate. There, if I've upset you, apologies. Right, I'm gone. Right, I'm going now. I've got to go. See you later, guys. Let's get rid of them.